What's up, family? This is your man, not your boy, Go Black to Africa. Yeah, I've got some secret files here. These files most people didn't want to be videotaped, but yet, got audio. And for them just sharing how things are for them being outside the country in Africa. Share this with every person that you know that you hear about wanting to leave the continent of Africa and what goes on in some of these countries and how some of the youth think. And so I share these audios with you all because these audio files are very important into painting a picture of why youth or those who are leaving the back way out of Africa trying to seek work when the work may not just be what they might think it should be. So pay attention to this right here and go ahead and share it.
Because what you say is very interesting. You say in Cameroon, the leaders are selling everything. What is it you said? What did you say? You said, what's the problem in Cameroon?
The water that is neon we used to use, it doesn't belong to us anymore. Yeah. We have the sonara.
Yeah, it doesn't belong to the government anymore.
It doesn't belong to us again.
Private property.
Who's the private property people?
The Europeans, the Chinese.
Yeah,
we have nothing in Cameroon anymore. We have this petroleum. I'm sure it doesn't belong to us again.
Actually belong to Cameroon.
What do we have? We are in Dubai selling ice cream. With the HND I have, the degree I have, I'm selling ice cream in Dubai. Normally I was supposed to be somewhere.
Majority of the youth in Cameroon are well educated. If
very
you check
well
very well,
Cameroonian
youths are well educated.
You cannot
no
compare
jobs.
A Cameroonian and any other African citizen. Because in Cameroon we study everything. For example, we study African history.
You went to college?
Yeah, I am a university graduate.
Okay.
I did business management.
Yeah.
So in Cameroon, I was talking about maybe like the history we have. We do African history, we do world history, we do Cameroon history. If I sit here with my fellow other African citizens,
we know
their history, but they don't know our own.
They don't know us.
We know South African, we know Nigerians, we all these things. But if you ask a Nigerian, do you know Cameroon history? He will not know.
One thing you need to know is Cameroon is broad in education. We study almost everything in Cameroon.
Here
but we don't have what to serve for.
So you say you sell ice cream in Dubai. Why are you here in Dubai?
I'm here in Dubai because in Cameroon, I cannot afford, let's say I cannot live well.
The standard of living
is so low. Very low.
Economy,
very low. Everything is low.
High taxes.
You
cannot have a business on your own.
Okay. So I'm trying to capture both of you all at separate times.
Yeah.
But let me ask you this. Are you living better here than you would there?
No.
So why are you here then?
I'm here because I want to gather a little bit of funds.
Okay.
I want to be financially upgraded. I want to have more money.
For what?
From here, because here is just work. To compare with the one I have back home, I will have more here than back home. That's why I'm here.
So you're saving up money?
Yeah,
for
you
what?
Save money here. Maybe you go back home. I can establish a little business. Though the taxes will take nearly half of the money, but at least when you are home, you are home. When you are home, you enjoy a little bit of facilities. Like maybe you can purchase. Here in Dubai, you cannot purchase any land. You cannot have a house on your own like that. So in my country, I believe I can buy a house on my own, though it will be very expensive. But me gathering money here will permit me to have what I want back at home.
How long do you plan on being here in Dubai till that
2
happens?
years.
2 years?
Yeah.
My sister, let me ask you, okay? So I'm going to move on to you. What brought you here?
Finances.
Yeah. You left Cameroon because you didn't have opportunity to make money?
Yeah.
Now, come on. There's Cameroonians. Is that Cameroonians? I would say. That are doing well, got money, who started with nothing, who's got businesses there. They didn't leave, but you said y'all have degrees, and you're here in Dubai.
You know, in Cameroon, there is a saying that you become someone because of someone. Cameroon, in the government, you cannot enter the government without having someone in the government who will lead you there. everything is bribery. You cannot enhance yourself in government. Meanwhile, you don't have someone there who supports you like a godfather, a godmother, you know. But we go to normal schools, education. When we come out, even to search for a normal job, you need to have someone in that company who will stand for you and say, this person is my sister, it's my brother, you need to take her.
So in other words, we say it's not about what you know, it's who you know.
It's who you know.
Yes.
And who leads you there.
Okay.
So it's very difficult. The living standard is very low. The economy is very low. So we have a lot of responsibilities. Food increasing, light increasing, because they have sold majorities of the public companies to the private companies.
And who's the private companies?
Oh, different countries.
Okay.
Yeah, like Chinese, different countries buy our properties. Even our personal Cameroonians buy government properties and enroll them.
So, my sister, back to you. You were mentioning about that. You were saying that the Chinese and those, your governments, have sold off a lot of property for for foreigners to come in. Whether it's China, who else comes in there and takes the property?
Not that they take the properties, they own. That is, they buy from the government itself.
Yeah.
And control it. Then we are now under them.
You're under them.
Yeah, we are under them. And even in our country, we see high personalities. They have monies in their rooms. How can you have such a huge amount of money in your room?
Why people are dying?
People are dying outside, and when they catch you with this amount of money, you decide to put fire on it.
Please explain that, what you mean. I don't understand. You say
You put fire. That is, you burn the money. How can you burn a huge amount of money meanwhile people are outside, they're suffering?
Like one of our leaders were caught in a house.
Yeah.
With a huge sum of money.
Okay.
Which cannot be explained.
Right.
And when he saw that he saw that there are proofs against that,
Yeah.
he decided to burn the money.
You decide to burn it and get rid of it.
Get rid of it.
Yes.
Meanwhile, there are people struggling outside. There are youth suffering outside. In our country, majority of the youth are bike riders. But you see, they are well educated.
Bike riders, like taxi. They're taxi riders.
Yeah, taxi riders, bike riders.
So, okay, we started this conversation because of, you said you was from Cameroon.
Yeah.
And then I said, sister, because my DNA shows I'm from Cameroon. But I asked you a question. I said, why are the Cameroonians, the French-speaking and the English-speaking, fighting against each other? What's behind that?
You know, they are fighting because, for my own understanding, they want to separate. Because normally now in Cameroon, they want to, the French-speaking, that's what they call them, the La République. Hi. The French-speaking people, they are like, they want to dominate the English-speaking people. For example, in the English-speaking side of Cameroon, that is the north and the southwest, because there are just two regions.
Yes.
So there, they bring most, like the educationally, they bring most of the francophones to come and teach in the Anglophone side.
Okay.
Whereas they don't know everything in the Anglophone side. So normally they are supposed to bring the English people to teach there. But you cannot see an English person teaching in the Francophone side. There's discrimination. They are discriminating. When you enter an office in the French-speaking side of Cameroon, they will call you.
You are disqualified.
They will call you Le Bamenda.
Bamenda.
Bamenda is the capital of the northwest. It's the capital of the northwest region.
Okay.
So they'll call you Le Bamenda.
Okay.
When they call you Le Bamenda, they're already suppressing you. That is, you will no longer have any interview or job from that French part of Cameroon. Maybe they will not attend to you. They'll send you back.
So there are more French-speaking Africans there than there are English-speaking.
Yeah, because
they're dominating the so-called the country.
Yeah, they're dominating the country.
And suppressing y'all, keeping y'all on the bottom.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
But according to our constitution, it wasn't made so.
According to what now?
To the constitution of Cameroon. From the onset, when Cameroon was partitioned, it wasn't made so. Everything was supposed to be equal, the same. If we have 20 ministers, 10 should be francophones, 10 should be anglophones. But majority of the ministers now are French-speaking people. and then only few or maybe 2 or 3 are English speaking people.
Well, you know, and let me ask you this right here. Why isn't the Cameroon government trying to bring back the African language, the mother tongue of Cameroon, what it used to be before you was colonized? What is the mother tongue of Cameroon?
Really, I don't know the mother tongue of Cameroon.
Nobody, there is no common language in the African tongue that y'all can talk to each other.
Cameroon was constituted with many languages, many people coming from different places.
Yes.
When population movement, someone can come from South Africa,
Yes.
settle in Cameroon with a different language.
Right.
So it's just a gathering of different cultures.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So we don't have a particular language. Cameroon has many languages.
Many language, but there's no one common language that.
One.
Wow. Okay. Well, so
Actually,
when
for that one, we will not know if there is a common language, because we grew up, we didn't know about that. We grew up, we knew that we're colonized by the British and French, and we have 2 official languages, which is English and French. So we don't know if there was a mother tongue or not.
okay.
Yeah.
And so, when are you going back, sister? Now, other sister says she's going back here after 2 years. How long you been here?
For 6 months now.
Been 6 months.
Yeah, we are the same.
Do you like it here?
Oh, I don't really appreciate it, but it's more preferable than a country.
You don't appreciate it, but it's more preferable.
Yeah, than a country.
How are you treated?
Here?
Yeah,
Here there is high security.
high security.
Yeah, that's the first thing here, because you cannot be harassed. Here.
Can't be
It's
harassed.
it's in fact impossible, 200% impossible here. They cannot steal from you. They cannot harass you sexually or any means, because
Thank you,
the police will take immediate effect.
Can I get an extra
What about living conditions? I hear people say they live in places that are like a lot of people into a room, 1 bathroom.
Yeah, especially in the other sites called Dera Abu Hel. Those are places where more majority of the Africans live. At least they stay there because it's affordable for them.
Right.
Yeah, it's the least place where the government, the Dubai government has made it affordable for them.
Yeah.
But there are different places. If you can afford Marina, you can come and stay in Marina.
Yeah.
But the only thing in Dubai is too much expensive.
Yeah.
The house is so expensive.
Yeah.
The transport expensive. The food expensive.
So the money you're making, do you have enough left over to send to save or send back home?
At least we can save from the money we are making.
Yeah.
We can save as compared to our country a month.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can save here and then move on and go to the next level.
So how long you plan on being here?
2 years as well. We signed the same contract.
Oh, you signed a 2-year contract.
It
Yeah.
depends the one.
Oh,
you
okay.
know, for,
Okay.
Like, this lemon,
All right.
it's
Well, I
part of
thank
the
you
ice
all
cream.
for the
No milk,
interviewing and all that right there. I wish y'all much success. And I'm going to share this with you right here. Mother Africa is always waiting for you.
Oh, yeah.
And there's opportunities that are beyond just Cameroon. It's 54 countries. And there's a place for you. You found Dubai. That's okay. I have no problem with that. You know. But Mother Africa is waiting on you to return.
Oh yes.
Yes. And you plan on doing that, huh?
Oh, there are some countries in Africa I love as well.
Yes. Of
Ghana
course.
and Uganda.
Yes, we're all Africans. We're none of these European colonized countries that they named and all that. So I appreciate each and every one of you all.
Thank you.
Okay, all right, thanks.
Thank you.
Maybe rainbows.
So my sister, I have to ask you a question. What a typical job like what you're doing? What do you get paid?
Here, like here. In other companies, they will pay more. In other companies, they will pay less.
Yeah. So what's the average a foreigner coming here getting paid?
For me, I know the average is 1,000 dirhams
A month.
a month. That's the lowest.
Okay, the lowest.
Yeah, the lowest is 1,000 dirham. And with that 1,000 dirham, maybe the company will give you accommodation and transportation.
And transportation.
Yeah.
Do you know if, depending on your skin color, you get paid more or less?
Yeah. Now here, they are like discriminating within the blacks and the white skin and the black skin.
Are they?
Yeah, they are. They take more of the white skin. They employ more of the white skin than the black skin.
Okay.
Yeah, but then in some companies, they will pay the white skin more and pay the black skin less.
Yes.
In some companies, they will pay them equal, but they will prefer to employ the white skin more than the black skin. We have so many black skins that are out there without jobs. They have been here in Dubai for quite maybe 1 year, 6 months, 2 years without a job.
I thought they would have to go back home.
They will have to go back home, but because they are still like they have the hope they will find a job one day, they will keep on doing their visa change.
Oh, I
that
thought
is prolonging their visa.
Okay.
Yeah.
Business change.
Yeah, the visa change.
Visa change.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought they give you once you're not working for a company. I thought that they would make you go home once your visa expires.
Yeah. When you come, like presently, I'm with this company. I signed a contract with them for 2 years. A 2 years contract.
Yes.
Once my contract is over with them, the 2 years, I will have either they will send me back to my country, or I will stay here and I will have to buy a new visa on my own.
Yeah.
Because I want to stay here.
Okay.
So there are companies that will give you visa, others will not give you visa.
Okay.
Yeah. They will provide a visa for you, and when they provide a visa for you, you are not expected to work with another company. You just work under them.
How many hours does most people work a day?
Most people, the maximum hour you work here in Dubai is 12 hours.
How many days out of the week do you work?
6 days out of the week.
So 6 days, 12 hours, 1 day rest.
Yeah, 1 day off. Now presently I'm working 12 hours daily and 1 day rest. Sometimes within the 6 days of work, I sometimes work 15 hours, sometimes 12 hours.
How did you find about work here in Dubai? How did you come across this?
You will have to apply some online. You go directly to the owner, like to their main office, you apply there. But for me, in Dubai also, you need connection to have a job.
Right, I'm talking about when you was in Africa.
Yeah.
How did you find out about jobs in Dubai?
When I was in Africa, actually, they used to tell me there are jobs here. You have so many jobs here. You easily found a job here easily than in Cameroon. But it's actually the same thing, because for you to have a job, you somewhere here also, you need to know somebody also in that company that will like say, oh, this is my person, I know him very well, and they will easily take him. The reason they want someone to recommend someone for them is because when something happens to that person, or if something happens in the company, they would contact the person that connected that person to the company. That is why.
So it sounds like the same thing that's going on here is going on back at home.
For me, yeah.
Because you talked about there's discrimination going on here. There's getting connected in the jobs.
Yeah.
It depends on who you know.
Yeah.
That's all right. There you go. So it sounds like that's what. But it's the money that you say you can make here that you don't have the opportunity for a job there in Cameroon.
Actually, here I have the opportunity to have the money I have here in Cameroon if I establish a business on my own.
Okay.
Yeah. If I establish a business on my own, I'm capable of having the money I'm having here back at home. Okay. But back at home, for you to establish a good business, you need enough capital.
I keep hearing that in African countries. They say, I need capital.
I need capital. I need money to establish a business.
And this is where I think the Africans in the diaspora can come connect with the Africans and start doing business together. Yeah. Because a lot of people live out of Africa who got capital.
Yeah, they have so much money.
And then we can come into Africa and do business together,
yeah.
Grow together.
Yeah.
Wow. That's a lot to think about.
That is why we are here. When we make money here, We go in adventure. We continue making money. When we have so much money, we'll go back to our country, have good roads because we don't have roads.
Yeah.
Have good roads. Establish good businesses that will move on smoothly. Like that.
Okay, my sister. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All
also.
right.